Okay, so they came to the title announcement. It was Triple H. As you heard at the end of the last video I was doing, Triple H was just coming out to the ring when I cut that off. And I gave that segment my whole attention, and it was absolutely awesome. So Triple H's announcement was first to say that Bad Blood's the 60th sellout show in a row and the largest gate for an arena show the WWE have done, which is really all good. And he's got appears to have a giant title under a sheet in the ring, which then he then says that at the next show it's Crown Jewel, and they're going to have the WWE champion and the World Heavyweight champion of both the men's and women's divisions face each other, and the winners of those matches won't get the other one's title, so the non-title match in that regard, but they will become the Crown Jewel champion. So he then unveils this Crown Jewel title, and it is huge. It's just a huge frigging belt and covered in jewels, and looks pretty cool. And then Gunther comes out and came out and talked to Triple H about how the last Saudi show saw Triple H raising Gunther's hands at the end of the show, and that it's going to happen again. So that was cool. Now the next bit was surreal, and I accidentally called it. I'm watching the show with my son, and I pointed out that it was in Atlanta and that it was the hometown of Goldberg. So Gunther's now, after Gunther's interrupted, he starts saying about the legends that are in attendance, and the crowd starts chanting for Goldberg anyway, and then he turns his attention to Bill Goldberg, who's actually sat in the front row with his son. Gunther then says to Goldberg about the comment he made to Bret Hart, how Goldberg was his childhood hero, who was a lie that he'd made it just to upset Goldberg, just to upset Bret Hart. Gunther then continues to run Goldberg down, calls him a one-trick pony and all the such things. And so Goldberg jumps the rail, and Triple H immediately calls for security to separate them. Security, probably 12 goons, separate Goldberg from the ring. And while they're all focused on that, Sami Zayn runs out, jumps Gunther, which is cool, because obviously Gunther and Sami Zayn are going to fight on Monday. And then Gunther kicked Sami Zayn in the head, walked to the back, and Triple H raises Goldberg's arm in the middle of the ring for the crowd to send them home happy and all that sort of stuff. And we got a Goldberg chant, and Goldberg's music played. And I wouldn't be surprised if they were going to go for Gunther versus Goldberg at some point down the line, which I think would be brilliant. I'm really looking forward to that idea. I think a decent time for them to do it would probably be Survivor Series. Because if Gunther's about to beat Sami Zayn on Raw, which he will do, because I can't see them giving Sami Zayn the title on Raw unless Goldberg interferes and Gunther is non-title. I think Goldberg versus Gunther at Survivor Series is pretty much a guarantee. But yeah, I figured this one segment of the pay-per-view needed an extra part on this podcast because it was huge. So yeah, let's get into the next match now.